All right, this is the beginning of the podcast. I have my Uncle Eric here.
Hi, how's everybody doing today? Happy to be here to answer any questions.
So today we're going to be talking about the New York Football Giants. Obviously, there's a lot of controversy going on with this team in the latest years, and my uncle here is a diehard Giants fan. Go ahead, tell him a little about that.
Yeah, I've been a Giants fan probably since 1979, so I was about 10 years old, and became a Giant fan because that's what my dad was. So it was kind of ingrained in my blood.
Gotcha. So, yeah, I mean, we can get on with it with the first question here. What are your thoughts on the Giants the last few years and then now this year?
So I will say this: the last few years, the Giants have been a bottom feeder organization, and the reason I say that is because kind of whatever can go wrong goes wrong. I think it stems from coaching, having the players in wrong positions, and then on the defensive side of the ball, not making enough plays to secure the game. Specifically this year, they've had 4 fourth quarter leads with a chance to win the game, and they gave every game away. So a lot of work to be done, a lot of decisions to make. And, I think if they make the right decisions going forward with a new coach, new general manager, this team could be good rather quickly because they have a franchise quarterback in place.
Great. So talk a little bit about that franchise quarterback. Why do we believe in him?
Yeah, Jackson Dart, first-round pick this year. They traded up for him out of Ole Miss. A lot of ability. Sometimes people come into the league at the quarterback position, they have kind of the it factor. Well, he has the it. He knows how to make plays in the pocket. He keeps his head up when there's pressure on him. He doesn't look down. And so far, he's been great. The only thing he has to learn going forward is when to run and when not to run, because he's already been concussed 4 times, one, the latest being a serious one where he's missed some time. So if he learns to do that and they put the right pieces around him, I think this team could be like the New England Patriots and really turn it around in 1 year, like the New England did this year.
So let's keep it positive. Let's talk a little bit more about other players in the Giants that are also looking forward in the future.
Sure. So you start with the left tackle, Andrew Thomas. He was a first-round pick. In this league, in order to win, you need a left tackle. He's one of the best. So it starts there to protect Jackson Dart's blind side. I think on the defensive side of the ball, you got some really good players. Brian Burns, who you signed as a free agent a couple years ago. You drafted Abdul Carter, third this year out of Penn State. He's a guy that I think has got a bright future ahead of him. So I think defensively they got some players. Offensively, Malik Neighbors, who's unfortunately out for the year with a torn ACL, but he's a special wide receiver. So I think those are the key pieces, as well as Jackson Dart, that you can build around for the future, and that's a starting point for the next regime that comes in.
And what about that running back, Cam Skattebo?
Sure. Yeah. Good. Yep. Cam Skattebo, I love him. High energy, plays hard every snap, not afraid to get his nose dirty. But the thing with Cam is he's got to learn when to run hard and get contact and when to avoid contact. Unfortunate injury where he just, basically had basically an open fracture in his ankle and tore some ligaments. But he's on the road back to recovery. He'll be back for the start of training camp next year. But he is another guy that you could certainly build around as you go forward with a new head coach and a new GM.
So I know you talked briefly about the future of the Giants, saying that they could potentially be like the New England Patriots, how they're coming back this year. Talk a little bit more about that for me.
Yeah, sure. Like, in the NFL, with some key moves, maybe some new coaching leadership, a new general manager, fresh ideas in an organization, you could turn things around quickly. And I use the New England Patriots as an example is because the past 2 years, they were 3 wins, 14 losses both years. They went out and they brought Mike Vrabel in. They have a franchise quarterback in Drake May. And from that point now, they're 9-2 and the number 1 seed in the AFC right now with an excellent chance to go far in the playoffs and potentially go to a Super Bowl. So you can turn it around quickly, but you have to make the right decisions with the right leadership in place and the right vision, and you can certainly do that.
Okay, well, I appreciate you answering my questions and coming on to let me give you an interview for this class. And yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Pleasure being with you all. Have a great night. Thank you.